Paul, I'm going to interview you now.
Alright, interview me, whatever.
Who's better? Angry Video Game Nerd, Nostalgia Critic. Explain.
Alright. If you haven't seen the Angry Video Game Nerd or the Nostalgia Critic, you need to stop watching.
Fucking kill yourself.
You know what? Okay, just stop watching any YouTube video watching. Go watch them. They are great. And if you have time, go watch Spoony one too, because he's great also.
I'd almost recommend Spoony over a Nostalgia Critic.
Okay. There's Daniel's opinion. But basically, Angry Video Game Nerd, the problem with him is that he does not come out with a review all the time. Nostalgia Critic is much more consistent with his schedule. You are more likely to see more, like, if you're a Nostalgia Critic fan, you're probably more pleased because you get to see him more often. But as an Angry Video Game Nerd fan, at least the quality of his episodes are very good. He does spend a good bit of time on them, and they have a lot of cool effects. And, like, his first couple of videos, Angry Video Game Nerd's first couple of videos may not be so great. And while I think Nostalgia Critic's first couple of videos, they are great. I love them, you know?
They're so much simpler.
They just, you know, they are so much simpler, you know? And I kind of like how Nostalgia Critic really hasn't gotten bogged down in these special effects like the Angry Video Game Nerd kind of has. I mean, he just has fun doing that, so that's fine. But honestly, I'm just going to say the Angry Video Game Nerd just because I feel like his episodes are a little more memorable than the Nostalgia Critic's episodes. Like, to me, the Angry Video Game Nerd's episode that was some...
funny.
Okay, I love that episode too, but his most memorable episode to me was the Silver Surfer episode, because it's like just an impossibly hard game, and it's just like remembering the scene where he goes, you die, just because you hit like any part of the screen. It's great. I just love this shit, you know? Well, Nostalgia Critic has these top 11 lists, and they are all great, except for the Christmas special one. I didn't really care for that. But the rest, they're great. I love them all, you know. He really, you know, he put thought in them, you know. It just felt like, you know, it wasn't just a half-assed top 10 list. It, you know, felt like he actually put thought into them, and so it was enjoyable to watch. So, but they're both great. You really should watch them both if you like watching YouTube videos, because they are, like, basically as good as videos get on YouTube besides Little Karibo and Spoony Run.
Oh yeah, go off on that shit.
Like, Spoony One, the good thing about watching Spoony One is he is actually a critic. Like, Angry Video Game Nerd, he calls himself a critic, and so does Nostalgia Critic, but they're actually kind to videos, you know? They're a little harsh, maybe, but nothing compared to how negative Spoony One is compared to videos. He is definitely critical on everything he watches. Like if you watched the Angry Video Game Nerd's new Indiana Jones thing, both him and the Nostalgia Critic liked that new Indiana Jones movie. But the Spoony One, he spent like 50 minutes just ranting about how terrible it was. I mean, it was great. And another good thing about Spoony One is, you know that since he's this critical, you know he really hates it. He shows how much he really hates this shit.
Yeah,
and
Spoony One's the motherfucking man. If I could be anybody when I grow up,
I'd be the Spoony One.
I'd be the Spoony One.
You know what? I'd probably be the Spoony One too if I could, but I just don't think I can.
I
would love to be.
I can't live with my parents till I'm 28.
It's worth it just to be that cool. But you know that Spoony One probably suffers more than both of these guys because he's this critical, so you know he hates it the most out of any of these guys. I mean, I feel bad for the Angry Video Game Nerd because he suffers so much when he plays these video games, but there's a Spoony One, you know, it's just like, God, you know this guy is not having a good time when he plays these games, especially Final Fantasy VIII. I know he didn't like that at all. He made that clear. But, yeah, you really should check out all four of those guys. Just Nostalgia Critic, Angry Video Game Nerd, Spoony One, and Little Karibo. They're all great.
Little Karibo. What can you say that you haven't been said before?
What? You want me to talk about what the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, ask me a question now. I want to talk.
Okay.
Let's see how this turns out.
Let's just see. Okay, Little Karibo, Team 4-star. Let's just go with that.
Okay, Team 4-star. Okay, honestly, I saw them before Yu-Gi-Oh! In fact, like when I got into the abridging stuff, I knew of 4-Star, and I thought they were fucking awesome. I thought they were the best ever. Then just by accident, I looked over like a related bar, and Yu-Gi-Oh popped up, and I was like, Yu-Gi-Oh, this might be kind of fun. I'll just check this out. Not realizing this was the series that started it all. The whole YouTube abridging shit. I didn't realize that. I listened. It was the episode where Joey's doing like the Espa brothers or whatever. That like all the brothers look exactly the same.
No.
And he uses like.
This is my normal speaking voice.
And he's like, no, with my Jinzo, you can't use internet celebrity cards. And the like Purple Rain guy or whatever and stuff like that was in his thing. He's like, oh, I can't use any of these.
Chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain or whatever that fucking motherfucker says. But that was it. I was like, fuck it. Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I called you and I was like, fucking check this shit out. You're like, okay.
Yeah, how was it? I wasn't too enthusiastic. I've never seen the show Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never read the manga Yu-Gi-Oh! And
I love the show. Guilty pleasure of mine. I couldn't stand it.
I
used to wake up at fucking 9:30 in the morning so I could watch that shit.
Basically, I've watched any anime though.
I was fucking 15 and I was watching that shit. Saturday mornings.
I mean,
you know, I was
don't feel too bad. I've watched plenty of anime. I mean, if you checked my favorites list on YouTube, all those music favorites I've watched every single one of those anime musics I've favorited. And basically, I've got a lot of guilty pleasures, and I don't really care, but I've never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Though, because I couldn't find it. That was the main problem. I couldn't find it outside of TV, and I just can't watch TV anymore.
The dub's horrible as balls.
Well, the dub isn't actually that bad. I think listening to Dan Green, because he's Dan Green, he's kind of fun to listen to, just because, I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, everyone else in the dub is terrible, but Dan Green is kind of funny to listen to.
It is. Well, he did the guys from Samurai Deeper Kyo.
He did, like, I think he did Demonize Kyo. I think that's the only thing.
He did the other one.
Oh, he did both? Well, yeah, I think I remember that, but Samurai Deeper Kyo, this is way off subject, but...
Oh, that's like the first...
That's you shouldn't...
manga to anime adaptation ever.
No, it's not. It's not the worst. This guy hasn't seen shit worth anime if he thinks that's the worst.
Sorry, I guess I'm not as hardcore as you, Paul.
Sorry, but...
Fuck you!
Yeah, whatever. It just... I don't know, but... Samurai Deeper Kyo, not that great of an anime. Manga, pretty addicting, but, you know, kind of repetitive.
I gotta see the end of that. You gotta loan me that shit.
It's not completely done.
No, dude, you got...
It's not completely done in America. Yeah, you gotta wait. Alright,
no,
we got a minute. Another subject.
When you're done, give me the entire thing.
Okay, I will. I will. Okay, we got a minute left. Another subject.
I will read that shit.
Okay, another subject. What?
Anal.
You want to talk about anal sex for the last minute.
All
right. If you guys do not know, and you haven't taken a health class, anal sex is the #1 leading cause to STDs, okay? That is just okay, so be careful about anal sex. Enjoy it, but be careful, because you'll get STDs faster than any other sex method. Believe it. Alright, what else?
I am flaming ninja.
We got a minute. What do you want?
Oh, 1 minute? I thought we had like seconds.
No.
Crash. Let's talk about Crash. Dude, he's fucking huge. He fucking pooped a smiley face. Check out that video.
Daniel posted the most retarded video ever about his dog pooping up a smiley face.
It's a fucking smiley face. Just look at oh my god. He has a smiley face on his back. Like, seriously, you've seen it, right?
Yes, I know. I mean...
How fucking scary is that? He's, like, trying to tell me something.
Well... He's just like, yeah, I got a smiley face so I can come out and rape you one day.
He would never rape me.
I'm sure he would.
He doesn't rape men. Only young boys.
Alright, that's enough. Alright. Well, stay tuned for our... Shut the fuck up about Michael Jackson. He's great. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, Yeah, shut the fuck up. Alright, anyway, stay tuned for the next rant. See you next time, guys.